Only 54 days until the first official day of spring.
Which means there's still a lot of winter left.
Yeah.
And meteorologist Brittany Beggs talks with a local beekeeper about how this winter could be impacting bee production.
Honey production begins in the springtime, but in the winter months it's still important and an essential time for a hive.
Just give them a little bit to let them know that I'm going to open this up.
Martin Kotar is a beekeeper operating in his backyard in Ringgold. The smoke tells the bees it's just him and he won't harm them. It's during this time bees are using their energy to keep the hive and the queen alive.
They'll cluster in a tight ball, and they'll move their wings and use up all that energy just to keep that hive around 94, 95 degrees.
The hive will stay together nearly all winter, coming out to look for sugar. When it's really cold, they won't come out of the cluster to eat, and many times during colder winters, more hives die. That's because they'd rather stay in their cluster and starve.
Make sure you do have enough honey for food. If not, to make some sugar bricks or some pollen patties and stuff like that to help get them through the winter.
On a mild winter day, the bees will come up, and lucky for us, the sun was shining. It's possible due to the cold in the Tennessee Valley, there will be a 50% loss of bee production from the cold winter. In February, the first eggs will be laid by the queens. Last year, Kotar had 4 of his 8 hives survive, which produced 18 gallons of honey. This year, there are 2 hives. The first batch of honey is expected to be available around the first week of June. Martin tells us that neighbors seem pretty happy the bees are here because it's helping flourish their gardens over the past 4 years. Reporting here in Ringgold, meteorologist Brittany Beggs, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
And Martin Kotar says anybody who's interested in beekeeping needs to contact the Tennessee Valley Beekeepers Association. They have a meeting set for next month, February 26th at Red Bank Presbyterian Church.
Now we want to check